In today's camera tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can turn on, change and customize Canon log profile settings inside your Canon camera. And I'm going to start right now. So what is a log profile? Well, a log profile basically allows you to capture more dynamic range within your video. Very similar to shooting in RAW in photography, it gives you more color grading potential when it comes to post-production, giving you a little bit more flexibility on what colors you can add, subtract, as well as changing your exposure without clipping the highlights or shadows. Now, if you want to learn how you can color grade C-Log 3 or C-Log footage, go ahead to the link in description. I've actually already made a video. But in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can turn on as well as customize and really utilize a lot of the settings in your Canon camera to get the most out of it when it comes to shooting in log profiles. So to go ahead and change the Canon log profiles inside your mirrorless camera, do bear in mind, this is a Canon EOS R5. It may be different to your Canon camera, although menu systems nowadays are very similar. So firstly, go ahead and turn your camera on. Firstly, making sure you are in video mode, like I am at the moment. Then go ahead over to menu. Then on your first page, you want to go over to page 3. This is where you'll find your white balance. And if you go ahead and drop down, you can see Canon log settings. I've already got mine set to C-Log 3, but you can either turn it off or you can have it set to C-Log, which is an older version of C-Log 3 that isn't as flat, with a base ISO of 400, where the base ISO of C-Log 3 is 800. Next, you've got your view assist. This doesn't affect what the log profile looks like straight out of camera. It's just a way of getting better exposure when looking at the back of camera. Sometimes log profiles can look very, very flat, like C-Log 3. So this helps you get a better exposure when viewing it on the back of camera. It does not affect the actual log profile when it comes out of your SD card. Next you've got is your characteristics. This is your strength when it comes to sharpness and saturation, as well as hue. You can customize this for your own look, but to be honest with you, I just keep it as default. And the last thing you've got here is color space. You've got 3 to choose from: BT 709, BT 2020, or Cinema Gamut. I prefer Cinema Gamut. If you've ever shot on any cinema line camera before, this is the default. And also I find it's very similar to other log profiles, and I just prefer shooting with it. I think it's got a slightly flatter profile, and I do prefer the colors pretty much straight out of camera. They are so much easier to edit when it comes to editing either the Premiere Pro or DaVinci. So I make sure I choose Cinema Gamut, but to be honest with you, it is very personal preference. And there we go, guys. That is how you can customize and change your Canon log profiles inside your Canon mirrorless camera.